All right, filming right here, filming right here. Let me check this thing and ooh, we're good to go. Guys, I got married. September 15th, best day of my life, check it out.
Give me all you got, dancing to the beat, love is all we need. Give me all you got, dancing to the beat, love is all we need.
Okay, so for this video, I just wanted to kind of give my experience, me and Sarah's experience dealing with a $10,000 budget. Obviously, it ranges for a bunch of people what they can afford. I've filmed a lot of weddings and I've dealt with clients who have like a $20,000, $50,000, over $100,000 for a budget. I just wanted to give kind of my experience and tips for having a semi-cheap wedding. So there's a lot of different ways and creative ideas to get married. I'm not saying mine is right, I'm just giving my experience. Sarah and I really didn't have like a crazy budget or the luxury to, you know, get a $10,000 venue or Sarah get a $5,000 dress, I don't know. We just wanted to give our experience. So my first tip is just to find a venue that you don't have to pay for. Usually venues are the most expensive thing. And so to be able to write that off and not pay for a venue is, I think, key. My parents have a cabin up in the mountains of Colorado that overlooks this incredible valley. It's surrounded by aspens. It's absolutely beautiful. It was a lot of work, and that's like the first thing that comes with not paying for a venue is you make up for that in the hard work that you put into it. And I wasn't prepared for this, but it was actually so satisfying putting actual physical work into your wedding day.
Believe it or not, this is gonna be our reception hall, so hopefully we can fit everyone.
You guys are killing it.
Come on, Bruce.
Those muscles. Hot dang!
To be able to actually move stuff and shovel dirt and pick weeds and move trees and like it was a lot, but like it was so satisfying because we knew we were working towards something bigger. I think I have a before and after picture of what our reception looked like a year before the actual wedding. So it's crazy. You'll have to check that out. So my second tip is know your priorities. A big priority for me and Sarah was the photography and the videography. We wanted that to be just like top notch, and so we got an incredible photographer, Gracie Marie Photo. She's insane. I'll link her down in the bio. And then we had a guy film our wedding and just give us the footage. And then one of Sarah's biggest priority was decor. So knowing these priorities, we were able to spend a little bit more money on those things because we knew that's what our priorities were. Third tip is just to get super creative. Sarah is incredibly creative and artistic, and what she did with the table numbers, you know, she painted like 12 table numbers, and each table number was actually a place that we have been. Also the centerpieces, you know, there's aspens surrounding the entire cabin, and so what we did is my dad chopped up a bunch of aspen woods and we made like cool, awesome centerpieces, and we also used leaves from the aspens, you know. We really got creative. And also the photo booth. The photo booth is another genius artistic idea from Sarah. She cut down this piece of wood, and then she bought like some of these like fake vines and hung them down, and we put a hashtag there, and it was like so much fun because people were taking Polaroids. Yeah, super creative. And my final tip, and I think it's the most important one, is to get your friends involved. Get your friends and family involved in planning for the big event. For instance, we had a work weekend. The week before our wedding, we had like 20 friends up at the cabin, and it was time to just get ready for the wedding and put in some work. And man, we had so much fun. Man, people were hanging lights. Two of our friends made this crazy platform and this A-frame, this beautiful wooden A-frame from leftover wood we had. People were getting the land ready and shoveling, and people were, it was insane to see a group of friends in a community come behind me and Sarah and actually like have their fingerprint on your wedding day. And it wasn't just all work, you know, we had fun. We went cliff jumping.
Can have the just a little while longer.
It really brought people together in like a special way that I don't think writing the check and getting the venue could have done. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I really feel like people thought they were a part of something bigger. And even on that day, everyone knew that they had put in so much work, not just me and Sarah, but our friends and our community and our family, that it made it so much more worth it. You know, like on my wedding day, when I saw one of my friends or a person from my family who had put so much work into the platform or the A-frame, you know, I could look at them and know and be so much more grateful than I ever could have been. There was this rundown like cabinet that we turned into a bar, and it was just like the coolest thing to like stay up with friends and get to know them, and you know, while you're working you're talking. And that was one of the times that we met like some of our closest couple friends, was making that bar. It was just beautiful to see a community of friends and family come behind me and Sarah, and we are so blessed for having those friends and family. And it turned out to be so sick. Like, we made our own signs. You really just have to get creative, and it might take some extra work, but I assure you that work is going to be so worth it and so fulfilling. And your friends are going to be fulfilled too, because they have invested in your big day. Man, the day was beautiful. So happy how it turned out. Obviously, there's a lot of different ways that people can have their wedding. This was just ours, and hope this helps you guys out. I have some exciting news for YouTube. I actually have some really big goals for 2020. I want to start posting a video every single week, and I don't really know what it's gonna be, but I have a few ideas, and I see YouTube as kind of just like a blank sheet of paper on whatever I want to do, whatever I can create, I can post it on this channel. So be sure to subscribe if you're a new person here, or like and whatever you want to do. But yeah, I'm Boomer Bait. This is No Plan, and hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you next time.